live. Welcome Thursday night. I'm going to start us off with a song, and I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to bring up the Akon. There we go. So I don't have to look at you guys and act embarrassed while the song is going out. There you go. So yeah, Akon is next week, ladies and gentlemen. Please come up, say hi. I cannot wait to meet everybody. It's going to be a blast. And tonight we got a good show for you. We're talking about common monsters and explosion. And we also, ladies and gentlemen, have the woo! Bless you.
Yep.
We also have with us Mr. Ron, our founder of Page, Orange Cat Games, and all kinds of other things. So how's it going, dude?
Okay. As I was telling you before we went on the air, had a little issue with with my laptop cord.
Uh-oh.
It broke off in my bag, so I'm at like 66% power. I think we'll be okay. So
yeah. Well, yeah, we'll go as long as we can go. And if you have to jet and you get to 5% and you need to go, we'll wrap it up and we'll be all right. Yeah, you guys. So everybody, welcome. Let me go to the comments really quick here. We got Valmar Cleavers here. We got Dreg, Troy Allenman's here. Mark the Shark, Jeffrey Johnson, what's up? Where's that big mouth Blair? Yeah, exactly, dude. Where is she? Mr. Rourke. There she is, Jeff. Chris Carlton Webb. Yay, Jeff. Yay, Jeff, she says. Yay, Jeff is here. Yeah, so you guys, thanks for being on. We're gonna talk. So Ron and I have been talking, the past couple of weeks, trying to get him on here because, and tonight's the night. You got this new Kickstarter coming out. I wanted to talk about that for Orange Cat Games, and then we want to talk a little bit about Page. Page is still ways out, even though it's a blink of an eye away. But we had Chad on here a couple of weeks ago, and he did mention the new. And I'm going to switch. I'm going to put you on the top over here. He did mention the new Kickstarter you guys have for the adventure log system, which looks really cool. I'm a as a DM, I'm a big advocate about keeping track of every session, right? I run campaigns, and it's campaigns that I run or go. This current one's 103 episodes that we did was last night, was the 103rd. So keeping track of that kind of stuff is tough, and I use, for my NPCs, I use index cards, I use this, I use that. But it's really nice to have all your stuff in one spot. So it sounds like you have an answer for that, which, me, I'll go on and on and on, but I want to kind of turn it over to you and talk about what inspired this whole thing, your experience with it and what's it looking like.
Sure. It's the Adventurer's Log, it's called, and it's a 44-page booklet. And basically it's meant to be used by players so they can keep track of everything related to their fantasy campaign that they're playing in. So all their notes are in one place. So they're not using note cards. They're not using Post-its. They don't have a folded up piece of paper with their spell list. Oh, what was that NPC's name? Oh, what magic items did we find? Oh, what treasure did we find? Like, it's all right there, and it's meant to open up, and the page spread, the left and the right page, are meant to be the entire content of what you're doing.
Got it.
So, it's on very high grade paper. Obviously, I've been playing for a long time, 40 some odd years at this
Yeah.
point. And, I've always used something like this. And after working with the different groups that I run and, some trial and error, finally we settled in on this worked. Everybody liked it. Uh, it's easy for them to keep track of everything now. And, they have all their notes in one place. So went ahead and put that together. It's akin in a way to the old DMs log that
Yeah.
TSR put out. Except for this is specific to players, and I kept it very simple and it's system neutral. It is meant for fantasy games because it's talking about treasure and foes defeated. Could you use it for something else? Probably could, but we'll probably come up with a solution for modern games separate of this. And I can tell you, within the next few months, we're going to be putting together a game master's log that's similar to this
Got
project.
it. Got it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Sorry for the close up there. I was just kind of getting both of our faces in here. Yeah, you guys, the scan code, because this is coming on Kickstarter, right? And you said, what's the date on it?
The 21st at 10:15 a.m. So if you want to jump in and follow it, that'd be great. That would be wonderful. We really want to get this out there to people and help get people organized. Because how many times have you lost your
Yeah.
notes?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many times have you written the stuff down in a notebook and you're scrolling it all over the place and in the margins and everything else, and then you're trying to figure out where everything is? This puts everything in a nice, neat little pattern, and it's everything you need. And there's some open area should you want to do something else.
We got a question here from Chris Carlton Webb. Says, do you have a copy to show everyone?
No, I'm in a hotel tonight, folks. I'm in Washington D.C.
Okay.
There is no copy to show everyone. However, we might be able to get a video to Angelo that he can show. Let's see.
Yeah, is that on the Kickstarter? You're talking about the video that's you
No, there's an actual video thumbing through the booklet itself. So I'm
got
seeing
it. Okay, yeah. If can you get that to me through like Facebook or something like that?
Yeah, if I can find it here on my phone.
Yeah, because Chet was on the other night. So Chet's kind of your partner in Orange Cat Games, right?
He is. Yeah, we're partners.
Yeah, and we did talk about it briefly 2 Mondays ago, I think. He was on, and we definitely talking about that. And I showed the video that's on the Kickstarter page. That's to that link, you guys. Let me actually throw the link in the chat too, so everybody can but yeah, scan that code and that'll take you there. I see a couple of you guys scanned it already. Let me see here. Yeah, it's this code right here, guys. Scan that, it'll take you to it, but I'll throw the link in there too. But there was a video on there. Let me see if I can bring that. I'm going to bring up that Kickstarter page. Can I bring that up? Are you okay with that?
Sure.
All right. Let me see. Story launching soon. Notify me on launch. That's already been clicked. Wow. You can't really. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let me do this. Let me share my screen, my friend. Window, there it is. Boom. So yeah, here's a picture of the actual cover of it. And you say, every great campaign leaves behind stories worth remembering, from the first goblin ambush to the dragon's horde at the end of the world. The adventurer's log is designed to help players record every step of their journey, keep track of their towns you've explored, the allies, the enemies you encountered, the monsters you defeated, the treasures, magic relics you've claimed along the way. Let me ask you this: do you have a
Yeah.
section in there for a mapper?
Yes, yes, we do.
Nice. Okay, so you have some
Take a
graph
look at
papers.
your Facebook Messenger.
Okay, let me see if I can.
Every spread has a half a page that contains uh, an area where you can put little maps or freeform notes or whatever you want. But it is graph. It is graphed. I see we have my good friend Troy Allman with us. We also have my co-host on Friday Night Live, Jen. Jen, the blind bard, is here. That's great. Jen's awesome. Jennifer Cash. So I can't hear you, Angelo.
Hey, Jen, how are you? Let me bring this up. I just downloaded it. You just sent it to me, so I will bring this up in my
Oh, look,
player.
Chet's watching. That's
Oh, what's
good.
up, Chet?
And we've got of course, Troy Allman, one of the most uh, generous people with his time and his effort out there. Uh, we've got Phil Wirt, who's director of operations for Page, is here.
Nice, nice, nice. John Collins, thanks for jumping on. Shellback, I see you. Yeah, Chet's in the chat. LOL. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. I gotta.
You muted yourself again. Talk to the finger.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bring this up here. I just got it all downloaded. Okay.
This is my wife opening the box when they arrived.
Yep. Okay. Give me 1 second
And
here.
of course, just like today, I was traveling for my real job, and I wasn't home. So
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let me screen share this bad boy. I gotta grab the screen there. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys ready?
you don't have no volume. You don't have any volume. No sound.
No sound, huh? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see. It won't do the audio on it, huh? Okay. Stop, hide, replace. Interesting. You didn't hear anything, huh? I definitely heard it. Here's a better way. Let me do this. Okay. And okay, one more time. Facebook. Okay, let me know if you hear this. Okay, here we go.
No, but that's okay. There's my home address on that label box. Everybody freeze it, and you can send me hate mail there.
Love it.
Angelo, I think what you would have to do, just not that we're going to do it now, but you would have to save it and then upload it to Restream as a video asset. You don't have to do it now. I'm just saying that's how
Oh,
you
I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Yes, you are 100% right. I need to upload the video. It's gonna take a second, but yeah, I wanna hear you. You guys got to hear the commentary. It's excellent. That's your wife too, right?
Yes.
Let me do this. Okay, it might take a minute to upload this, but anyways, so yeah, what kind of inspired the whole just and you're talking about also doing a DM's log too, right? Which I think a lot of people on here would probably would appreciate too, right?
Yeah, I think so. The I just think that there's room in the marketplace for these kind of accessories.
Yeah,
Um, to help people keep track of what they have going on, help DMs, help players, and just keep things neat and orderly. Nothing sucks the life out of a game than people having to search through their notes for stuff. That's the
yeah,
worst. That's the worst. So I'm trying to, this was an effort to make it simple.
yeah, yeah. Almost uploaded, guys. Yeah. We'll talk while this is uploading. So we don't just kind of pause here. How are things going on with Paige? How's all the logistics going? I know we're still a little ways off, but shoot, I mean,
Yeah,
we're 6 months away now.
Yeah, well, we're 6 months away, and I think everybody knows that I get way out ahead of things when it comes to organizing the show. I always have. We sell tickets early, or we sell vendor space early. We take events early, and we open up, the individual event signups early as well.
Yeah.
And we're our event signups for certain badge types start August 7th. We're right around the corner from that.
Oh
So,
wow.
the
So I got to get
events are,
my events in.
yeah, you do. I was whipping on you today about it,
I
as a matter of
know.
fact. I was like,
I
when you get
already
your
know what
events
I'm running a Ravenloft game that's and a couple other AD&D games. So I
in?
already have them. I just got to put them down on paper
Yeah.
for you.
We have a great lineup of guests again this year.
Yeah.
I think we're known for all the guests we bring in, and we did add some new people this year. Some dude named Angelo. I don't know.
Yeah.
That
I got to ask.
guy.
Thanks so much.
But we also we added Jim Zub, who's a big who's somebody who's not only big in the comic book industry but in the RPG industry.
Nice.
We have a whole Conan theme going this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
cool.
so many people who are either Robert E. Howard scholars or pop culture experts or literary experts. We've got Sean Curley, who's the guy who does all the presenting for the official Conan the Barbarian YouTube channel, which is sponsored by Heroic Signatures. Of course, Jim is the steward of which way Conan's going within comic books. We got Jeff Shanks, who's just an absolutely brilliant Robert E. Howard scholar. Mark Finn, same thing. He's a Robert E. Howard scholar. Matt John, who is the designer of the new Conan the Barbarian RPG.
Yeah.
Conan the Hyborian Age RPG from Monolith, and that's a game I love.
Weren't you playing that the other day? You sent me a picture, or I
We are
Do you
playing
like
that
it?
actively. We have a good time with it. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's an excellent system.
Yeah,
Excellent system. You can get right into it. It's easy to follow. It's easy to teach. Yet very flexible for players. You're not beholden to character classes per se. You pick a background, and then based on your background, you can go in a bunch of different directions by through skill buys, experience points. You don't level up. You buy skills or you improve skills, um, and some of the skills are really great and makes every character different.
that's awesome.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You
Um,
ready for this video?
so
All
yeah,
right,
sure.
let's see,
Let's
let's see
roll.
if we can do it. That
All right.
unfortunately, guys, sorry we didn't kind of plan this out as far as the videos and all. We would have had it ready, but life gets involved. So here we go.
Hey there, welcome to Orange Cat Games. We're very excited. We just got a shipment, a very important shipment
You hear it, guys?
that we're going to unbox right now.
Yes.
So join me. All right. Gentle slicing. Let's lower the blade so we don't damage anything while we're multitasking here. Ooh, what could this be? What could this be? It is, in fact, our new adventure logs. Here we go. Look at those bad boys. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But hold on, I'm going to open this up. Okay, fine folks, we have moved to the desk, my desk. There's no room on Ron's desk. And we're going to take a look at what's inside. So in front, you see this gorgeous golden amber cover for the Adventures log. I'm going to turn this sideways so we get a better view. We can spread this out. Cover has a troop of intrepid adventurers waiting to make their way through whatever adventure or tragedy or travesty you intend on sending them on as the game master or the DM. All the art in here has been done by Chet Minton. Additional illustrations have been done by our friends Stan, Joey Dossel, Lynn Redder, and Chandra Ryer. The adventure log is clear and clean with big print, big spaces to write in. Space for your session notes, and of course, special little illustrations. I bet you can guess who did those. With enough space to write everything that you need to write about, including your experience earned, magical items obtained, which I'm really bad at because I always write these on scraps of paper and then I lose those scraps of paper. So I probably have lost many magical items that I could have used and not had my character die. It's hard to do this one-handed. There's plenty of space for this, but when you get to the very back, you've got, and as an additional bonus, let me get to the very back. I'm sorry I'm so all over the place with camera work. It's very hard to do this one-handed. Although when I broke my wrist, I did everything left-handed, but I've since lost that skill apparently. Here we are. Okay, it is the last page. So you get a space for your last will and testament, which is important because, I mean, just like Tom Cardy says, loot that body. But if you don't want your body looted and you don't want to lose your gear and you want to bequeath it to the rest of your team or your party, you really should determine where everything is going in advance, which is a responsible thing to do, especially since in Dungeons and Dragons, it is pretty much like loot that body. And then on the back cover, we've got another fabulous illustration, beautiful colors, whimsical logo, of course. And all this can be yours in our next upcoming Kickstarter. I hope you pledge. We'd like you to enjoy this as much as we had fun enjoying making it. See you soon.
So to answer some of the questions there, somebody was asking, yes, a lot of that interior art is Stan's, but not all of it. Some of it is Chandra Ryer's, and some of it is Lynn Redder's. But there's 44 pages in there, and we wanted to change the art on every corner of where you put the maps. And so a lot of it's from Stan, some of it's from Chandra, some of it's from Lynn, and the interior cover art, that was Joey Dossel, and then of course the front and back covers, the color arts from Chet Mitten. Can't hear you.
Hey, Agile, thanks so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. That's it. Your wife did a great job. Did a great. And by the way, guys, yes, while that you didn't see my face, I ate 2 of those 3 burritos. So,
his lady love burned her hand delivering them to him.
exactly. Yeah. Let's you guess who actually brought me those burritos. The cover has good color on it. Good taste. It's a good bag. Girlfriend from Chet's. Okay, so Valmar says he says he got something from the Halloween cat art from. Yes, that was a really cool piece he did too. Last Will and Testament's a great idea. Oh, brother Anselm, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. And John Collins looks great. Agile, yes. Stan is solid. Blair will be happy. All right. Well, we're caught up on the comments. Yeah, that's really good, dude. I like the glossy the cover on it too. I got your module, and I think it's upstairs. That's what I was looking for before we started, because I wanted to show you. I sent you a picture when it arrived. But yeah, I like the print you guys did on that. So it looks to me like you did the same type of print, use the same printer.
It's even heavy. It's even heavier weight paper than the Adventure. Chet and I we feel like the product has to be nice, and we don't want to, that's a book that should last through 22 campaigns.
Yeah.
Right. Use one spread per campaign or per major major portion of your campaign or whatever it is. So the book needs to be solid. I mean, if it's not solid, then the thing's going to fall apart, or it's going to get all crinkled up, and like notebooks and things like that. We wanted to make sure the quality of the book was good. And many people don't know this about Chet, but Chet has a career, like had a full career in the printing industry. So not only does he do great art and carry that portion of the company on his back, but he makes sure that anything we're bringing in is going to be high quality, and we don't want to put stuff out on like newspaper. That's important to us.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Chet, when you're saying that, because you want sturdy paper, and people are gonna make notes. They're gonna erase, unless they're using pen, or maybe they have erasable pen. I don't know, but yeah, well, good stuff, dude. And this comes out on the 21st, I think is what you said, right?
21st is when you can pledge, and as you could see from when we were opening the box, we already have them.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a quick turnaround Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter, basically you get what you see, and there's some other kind of cool stuff, some options. You can get for certain pledges, you can get an Orange Cat Game shirt or a sticker, and we may make some other options available. We have talked about, depending on how well this goes, we may put out a 64-page hardcover version, like an upgraded version of the book. And we also may put out a 3-hole punched booklet version. So when you're done with one, you put it in a 3-ring
Yeah.
binder, and then you use the next one. The other option is you go out and you get a heavy duty 3-hole punch, and you do it on your own. So that way you're not writing around
Yeah.
uh, to start with.
Is there going to be a PDF or like, give me the kind of the backer levels?
No.
Talk a little bit about
No.
that. Hey, Steven, by the way, how you doing, man? All the way from the faraway state of Japan. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So kind of what are the backer levels? PDF version.
There's no PDF. There's no.
Okay,
PDF.
it's hard copy only. Okay, I like it.
Yeah. We honestly, we're trying to put out a quality book, something that you can be proud of when you bring to the table, and proud to put on your shelf when it's full, or proud to put in a binder when it's full. I think if we put it out as a PDF, it'd be one and done. It'd be done. So people be sharing it all over the internet, and it kind of defeats the purpose of putting out the high quality book. And nothing stopping you from photocopying it, of course, but we're not looking to do this as a PDF.
Got it.
We want it to be a book.
What are some of the surprises on the campaign? Can you talk about any of them?
When you say surprises on the campaign, the Kickstarter?
Yeah.
I like I said, we're going to have a few
little doodads,
little things that you can grab. I can tell you that the next step is we are going to put out a DM's version of this, which is going to be akin to the old TSR Dungeon Master's log. It'll be a Game Master's, logbook. It'll be a little different because it's going to be system neutral, but that'll be next. And we also have something else in the works. For those who backed Tomb of the Ancient War King, if you did the whole kit and caboodle, I mean, you got a lot of stuff. You got a isometric map. You got in addition to the 2D blue map that Troy Allman did for us, there's an illustration book that Chet did, like an old school illustration book, like what was in Tomb of Horrors and things like that. There's one of those for the adventure as well. There's floor tiles that are 28 millimeter scale, full color, where you can lay the dungeon out in front of you, and there's even miniatures for the pre-generated characters. So we're coming out with another kind of sample encounter space, we're going to call it, like an epic encounter space, and it's going to have a lot of bells and whistles to it, and that's called the Dark Fountain. So we're looking forward to that, and that'll be launching relatively soon as well.
Yeah. So last page you guys had the kind of, well, maybe it was the page before, you guys had that the your module come out for that, and I think you
that was for page.
Yeah.
Right?
So are you guys doing anything special for this page coming up?
Yeah, we are. We're going to have not one, but 2 books of encounters. We did have a book of encounters last year, and they're submitted by the attendees.
Nice.
And then we take them and we publish them as a page specific item. We're actually going to have 2. We're going to have the page book of encounters for page 4, and then we're going to have the page book of encounters, the lost pages, because we didn't have any years 1 and 2. So we're going to kind of go back and fill in the gaps there with another book. And, we're really looking forward to that. And maybe we might put out
Something else.
the continuation of Tomb of the Ancient War King, because
Yeah.
anybody who played that adventure, at the very end there was something revealed, but it also opened up the door for another mystery. Like, well, okay, we found the Moor King, or maybe we didn't, maybe we died, but um, where's his wife buried if she's not buried here?
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Yeah. So the search for her resting place is in the works as well. So um, maybe we'll get that out. One of the reasons we went to Kickstarter with Tomb of the Ancient War King is because we limited it to 100. We didn't realize what the demand was going to be, and they sold out to convention attendees on pre-order in 36 hours. They were gone.
Yeah.
People gobbled them up, and there were people screaming that they wanted more. What do you mean I have to pick up at the convention? And so it became one of these items that people really seemed to want. So we took it to Kickstarter, and it's a good thing we were able to put out a second printing of the adventure, because there were some editing issues in the first
Sure.
one. We had to get rid of the editors from the first one because they missed a lot of stuff, and so we made a lot of improvements to it, and we went through, we edited it. I see Agile Monk is in the chat. He actually contributed to this project because we had a stretch goal for a Castles and Crusades version.
Nice.
And the stretch goal was hit, and several people put in to get that Castles and Crusades version.
Nice.
And so ultimately he ended up writing that for Trollord Games. He kind of ghost wrote it, I guess, but he did a great job on that, and he was able to kind of pull it out of the fire at the last minute, because that was running a little behind schedule getting that conversion done.
Awesome. Yeah, Agile's in here, and in the chat, and if you're, I know he just launched his Kickstarter, not launched, but closed it and funded it. So we'll probably have some news on that later on too. So these are already done too, guys. So you're doing a 30-day campaign in Kickstarter, or is it a little longer? Or?
We're gonna do 30 days.
30 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So fulfillment would be
immediately.
Yeah, very
after.
quickly, right? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. So I mean, probably could have that in your hands by what, end of August?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Realistically,
we're launching on
21st. Okay, yeah. So it'd be even
the 21st. So it'll be early September when it hits. Yeah. I'm not home, but if my wife's watching this, she's probably shrieking that the suggestion of August, getting it out in August, like within milliseconds of when the campaign ends.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't even think of it. August.
She's the shipping department.
Yeah. August 21st would be the close date. Yeah, it would be impossible. Yeah, September is more realistic, but that's awesome though. I mean, that's one thing, man. You see a lot of these Kickstarters that are, there's still a long waiting period. Name a lot of them, but there's I've personally waited. I don't name which one it was, but there was one that I think it was almost 10 years for it to get fulfilled, and it was a big hoopla.
I know which one. You're talking about.
Don't know. But anyways, it's a risk you take, but that's awesome that it's done. It's ready. You've already invested the money.
Yeah. awards are not guaranteed. That's the first thing you see when you go to rewards are not guaranteed.
Yeah.
When you pledge to
Yeah.
a Kickstarter, right? And I pledged to my fair share. Recently I had one that dragged a little bit. It was Druna from Heavy Metal Magazine. It was a Druna compilation.
Oh, okay.
And they were way late on delivering that, and a few other ones that I backed are a little late, and that's fine. I think we're a close knit industry, and as long as you don't have a history of ripping people off,
yeah, people generally are good with waiting and backing.
If you're in with the online community for gaming, everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
And, it makes it a lot easier to fulfill these things. And I think it means more to me, when I go ahead and I buy something or I back something, I try to back everything that anybody I know does. I mean, it helps if I'm interested in what it is, but if somebody's doing a Kickstarter and I know them or have had interaction with them, I'm going to support that.
Yeah.
That's what and of course, I think we all kind of live by this: is you support the people who support you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's important.
Yeah. Did I wanted to ask you about because in the module you okay, so I just did a video talking about the OGL and that kind of stuff. So what licensing that did you guys have to use with this product? Because it's generic, right? There's nothing, right?
There's no licensing.
Right? Yeah.
Nope.
Now, what about the module that you put out prior to this? Is there anything in there? I don't remember seeing anything in there. What are the limits on that where you don't have to? So back up. For Orange Cat Games in the module you guys put out, did you have to use any kind of licensing at all?
No.
Okay. So because you're familiar with, and a lot of people love to talk about this on the channel. So because you're familiar with this, so at what point do you have to? We don't know.
I don't know, but we didn't carry anything over that was listed within the licensing requirements.
So the fact that you use AC and hit points, that's just a generic thing.
Yeah, those are generic terms at this point.
Yeah. That's. Now, if you use the word, let's say you use the word, I don't know, loth or something like that, which I know you didn't.
Well, there's a list in the licensing that you can read what you can and can't use. So, you got to guide your hand accordingly.
I'll have to check that out. So, yeah. Blair's asking, how hot was it today, guys? Here was about in the upper 80s, which is really nice. I love it. Valamar, who's in SoCal, said 97. 92. Yeah, it's summertime, guys. So yeah, how's the weather back east for you guys? I know you're going through.
It's wet.
It's wet now, huh? Is it? It's so you got the heat, and then now you're at the storm that came in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's always fun. Got to be humid, huh?
Yep.
Val Gav, yeah. So that's all, that has to be pretty liberating. No licensing, stuff like that. You don't have to worry about anybody, answering to anybody. That's really cool. Yeah, the adventure log looks good, dude. I definitely know that there's going to be a big market for the DMs, the GM's guide, if you call it that. That's going to be something that also will people will salivate over. So, and I hear that yeah, I'd like to. And Chet is in the audience here. I'll see you soon at AidCon. So who's all going to be at AidCon this year? I know you had to back out for work reasons, Ron. Where will people see you next?
Oh, where will I be next? I will be at the 20-sided tankard, which is John Harford from oh gosh, I'm just drawing a blank. Fox and Board Games. That's his one-day convention. I'll be at
Where's that at?
Bensalem, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It's a one-day convention at a brewery. I'll be at ShireCon up in Connecticut, northwestern Connecticut. I'll be at Gamehole Con. I'll be at Katahdin Con up in Maine. So yeah, I'll be a few places between now and the end of the year.
Are you driving to Maine or are you flying?
I'm going to drive.
Yeah. How far? Yeah. How long is that drive going up the New England coast?
It's 4 hours to Chet's house, and then I'm going to sleep in the passenger side of the van.
Chet's driving. I love it. Yeah, good stuff, dude. Oh, and I never got to ask you too. Like, how was Concoction? I know we talked a little bit about it before.
Yeah, Concoction went great. We had over 900 attendees, which way exceeded our expectations.
Yeah.
It was we left it very vanilla. We didn't have a ton of special guests. We didn't pull out all the stops, so to speak. We wanted to make it a regional South Jersey gaming convention, but people still came from around the country.
Yeah.
To attend, and the feedback's been great. I didn't get any complaints from attendees, so we didn't have to worry about a bunch of special guests. And I love special guests. I mean, I think they're great for the convention. I think they're great for the attendees, but it's a lot of logistics, and having fewer of them worked out for Concoction. And it is in a smaller venue. It's in a convention center that's only 40,000 square feet.
A lot of gaming.
There was a ton of gaming.
Yeah.
On Saturday, every table, every seat.
That's awesome.
So it was outstanding. We didn't have an auction. Which will change that next year.
Yeah.
But honestly, it really came down to, a lot of our staff is from around the country for Page, right?
Yeah.
We didn't bring in staff, when staff was asking like, hey, you want me to come in for this? We're like, no, it's okay. We think we have this, because you don't want to put too much strain on your volunteers, too much strain on your game masters, too much strain on your sponsors, constantly asking for stuff or asking for effort or asking for support.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to push it. But as the convention started to get closer and we were seeing all the ticket sales and everything, all the badge sales, we said, okay, so we got to go that route.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a ton of staff there is really what it came down to. But you know what? The staff that was there, they did a great job. There were no hiccups. There were no backups at registration. Everybody was able to find their tables okay. All the vendors, got to their places. We were able to test out some different wayfinding methods. We're using a lot of television monitors as wayfinding tools. And we learned a lot from the show.
That's awesome. I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put the link to this coming up Kickstarter in the chat, guys, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen. And I'm also going to bring up the QR code again for those of you guys that can scan. I suggest, or I want to ask everybody on the audience to go to that site. And at the very, all you can do right now is hit the notify button. So get notified when it comes live, when it goes live on the 21st. Let's show Orange Cat Games, our friend Ron, our friend Chet. Let's show them some support. That's what we do. That's why we have this channel, guys, is to show support to our friends. And I don't beg, but I ask of you guys to go over there, hit that notify button, and let's see this already completed project. Pretty much, right? I mean, we can call it that, right? It's the product's
done.
Product's done. You just got to pay for it.
It's done, printed,
and shipping, and boom. And Ron's lucky he doesn't have to do the shipping. So let's flood his his wife with orders. So go over there, guys, and let's do that. Let's check it out.
And Chet and I, and of course, be remiss if I didn't talk about Jen Glazer, who's part of the Orange Cat team.
Jen Glazer, yep. She popped on here.
The three of us really appreciate any support that you can lend the project.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Take care of yourself over there, Steven. Yeah, I see he's got a typhoon warning. He's in Japan. He's I don't know if you know Stephen Clements. He's a good friend of ours. And you guys, by the way, too, if you're listening right now, hit that like button on this, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Also, Ron has paired his Philadelphia Gaming Expo YouTube channel on there too, so go subscribe to there. He does a live stream every Friday night with Jen Glazer's on there. The Blind Bard is on there. Unfortunately, you're on there too, Ron.
Yeah. Chet's on there sometimes. Phil, Ed Starr.
Yeah.
This week, our special guests on that show at 9:30 Eastern on Friday are Professor Dungeon Master, whose massive Kickstarter is going to launch next week for Deathbringer.
Yep.
Which is Shadow Dark compatible. I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy for Dan. Dan's as important a special guest to Paige as anybody else. He has helped the show so tremendously since year one with his enthusiasm for it. So I'm really excited he's getting this off the ground, and he's getting ready to retire from teaching. So this is the second career for him, and it looks like it's going to be a huge success, and I can't wait for it to happen. But we're also going to have Troy Allman from Cannonball Publishing, and we're going to have Mark Hunt, Gangbusters BX designer.
Awesome.
And of course, all three of those guys are going to be special guests at the Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo in January.
Got it. That's good. Yeah. So go over there. This will be that he's talking about tomorrow night, guys. So tomorrow night, go over there and check it out. There's your QR code, you guys. Sorry if I was too fast, but yeah, scan it, you guys. And I'll put in the chat. I'll put the link again so you guys can click that. So you got two methods of going up there, checking it out. And yeah, man, it's going to be good stuff. So, definitely definitely
appreciate you having me on the show tonight.
Yeah. And I do see somebody is in our green room drinking back there.
some curmudgeon, some old
some
curmudgeon.
curmudgeon. And
Some
I'll let the
elderly gentleman.
I'll let the serving ladies leave, so we just see him instead of all the things that happen back there at the green room. But here comes our very one and only Chris, headed to EggCon. Clark. Yeah,
I almost missed Ron. I can't believe that. I mean,
his computer is about ready to die too. So
he
made it this far.
We need to get him a new Kickstarter for new computers. What we need. Yeah.
No, it's just you know what, the cord.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this, but I must have left it plugged in when I traveled last.
Uh-oh. And it woogity the prongs?
Yeah, it broke the let me see if you can see this.
It's not a Dell, is it?
No.
Okay. Dell is known for having not great.
Yeah, we can see it. You can't tell what it is.
It snapped the head off of it. So I'll just go, I'll run out tomorrow after my work meetings here in DC, and I'll run over to Best Buy or something like that, and I'll get a temporary one. I already ordered one, but I do need it for tomorrow night, obviously. So, but there's
I actually am well intended.
Yeah, there it is. Is it a USB-C?
It's a USB-C, but I can't just plug a USB-C into this. It's got to be a full-blown.
It's got to be higher amperage, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys. I've ate all 3 burritos, so they were very good. Yeah, that's a lot of burritos. I'm actually pretty full. So
were they bean burritos?
They were chicken burritos with beans and rice, and not beans and rice, beans and corn.
When you have the bean ones, that's why I'm glad you're in Montana. So,
yeah. Beans don't affect me like that.
Oh, sure they don't. Okay,
just food.
It's good you think that. Yeah.
Just food. Food does.
Oh, okay, right. Just you, Chris. You're the one who affect. No, yeah. Okay.
So, question for you, Chris.
Yes.
Do you have your games ready for Ron for a page?
I do. Well,
they're already.
Wow, I am slacking.
Crap. Well, I'm running the then perfected versions of all the stuff that are premiering at EggCon this year. So, and I may add a few more yet, Ron, but they'll be, Johnny come latelys, as it were. I really do, by the way, intend to get on every single Friday, and I generally just sleep through your program because it's right at the point after my dinner.
It's easy to fall asleep during the program. I understand.
When you're an old fart like me, it's an old gnome.
Pretty old.
It's and at least my T-shirt doesn't read backwards, so But I think that's your fault, Angela.
Yeah. You look, you got a gnome shirt.
I crested page 114 today on Ritual of the Golden Eyes. So,
all right.
That layout is almost done before I get to move on to the next 3 layouts.
Yeah. Chat thinks that you're in bed by 8.
I am, but that's 8 a.m. And usually, that's the middle of my snooze time is like 8 a.m. I am up by the crack of 11 though. So
yeah. Chris is a night owl. Yeah,
kind of. Yeah.
I think you forget that I'm also 2 hours behind you.
You're 1 hour behind.
No, 1 hour behind you, and
you're 2 behind Chet.
That doesn't prove my point though. Yeah, because you'll
I'm always nervous when you're behind me.
It'll be like 2 in the morning when I get a text from you, and I'm like, wait, it's like 3 in the morning where he's at. What's going on there? Yeah.
But Angela, people say that you never leave your friends behind. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
Family show. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, Ron, dude, appreciate you
having me on.
Yeah,
Chris, it's good seeing you.
I have yet to receive the call that we were talking about in personal earlier, but that don't write it off yet. He keeps the same strange hours I do. So yeah.
All right, good,
Yeah.
good. I hope you can help us book Tina Louise to cosplay as Jane on
Sure.
that page. I appreciate that.
I'd be happy to get some solid concrete number type things for you. So yes, I'm pretty sure that's what you're looking
All
for.
good.
So
Yeah, all good. We're just trying to. They're taking a big swath of space this
Yes.
year, and I just want them to kick back a little bit. So,
uh-oh.
Yeah,
all
there's
right.
what we got.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go, so I still have a little juice left, for tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds
Say-
good.
say hey to
Ron,
our-
and I'll get you those after EggCon. You'll get them soon.
Are you not going to be at Eggman, Ron?
Yeah, I've had some work stuff pop
Okay.
up. I've been traveling a lot for work, and I'm gonna be down here in DC.
All right. Well, we'll miss you.
Where
Yes.
it's literally crushing my soul that I'm not going to be there.
We'll get you some new shoes. Oh, not that soul. The
No,
other
it really
It'll
sucks.
be okay. I had to skip NTRPG Con this year. You know,
I know, but you know what? There's other than wanting to see Paige be successful, nothing has meant more to me in my
to see EggCon
gaming career than to run that E. Gary Gygax auction, the scholarship auction, and to not be there to run that really, really bugs me. It really, it hurts. So, I can't really say it any more direct or true than that. I mean, it's really kind of crushing to me.
I'm sorry, and all we can do, we can put a picture of you up at the auction.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure Bad Mike will do a good job.
Yeah, he'll be
so,
right. He'll be
right. Yeah. He'll be okay. This as long as he keeps his clothes on.
Well,
he'll be okay.
Preferences differ. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I don't know whose preference is to see that naked, but whew.
All
right.
Well, there's a half-eaten cookie that you'll see next year, and we'll have a story that's attached to that, I'm sure. So,
Yep. Alrighty, I'm gonna bug out, guys. I really appreciate you having me on
take
tonight.
care of yourself, and until next time, my friend.
Yep, we'll see you.
Alrighty.
Oh, there he goes. I'm sorry I was so late. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I even put your ugly mug on the thumbnail to let everybody know that you're going to be here. And
well, I am. So you didn't fib.
Not okay.
Well, you didn't fib. I mean, I am here. I won't make you a man of other than your word, but
yeah. So yeah, Chris, we were going to talk about, the common monsters that, the toolkit, the monster toolkit that people seem to have, you know what I mean? And every DM has a kind of not a go-to group of monsters, but, kind of the ones that, because I'm very big on ecology in the dungeon, and there's common things that are in dungeons, and I just end up using them, not repeatedly, but repeatedly. You know what I mean? By the way, if anybody wants to jump on and talk about this with us, send me a Discord, and I will send you the invite link, and you can jump on with us. That is directly to you guys in the chat. And if you want to come on, send me a Facebook message or Discord, and I'll get you on. You guys, you can jump on here and harass Chris. Don't harass me because.
Well, and see, I'm going to differ from you a little bit because I'm going to tell you that there are groups. So, for instance, there's a humanoid intelligent group, and there is really intelligent group, and then there's the kind of dumb group, which would be your goblins, orcs, hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Okay. The highly intelligent group is more things like ogre magi, giants, and things of that, and the servants thereof. So in other words, you don't have to mean by having the intelligent group that you better be 7th or 8th level. It can just mean you ran into their servants, but they are more directed than just the orc hangout cave system is, if you will. Now, the other thing is wild animals, dude. And what are dungeon wild animals? Well, they're not, just the giant badger with a really bad attitude. They're the unusual things you find in a fantasy campaign, but they don't have the intellect. So they're interested in things like, I need to eat, not, gosh, I don't like you because you're lawful, fungi is another one.
Yeah. I mean, dungeons would have fungi,
yeah.
oozes, cleanup crews. Yeah.
Then you got your necromancers and the undead set, right? Okay. And then you also have the intelligent animals. So what is the intelligent animal that comes to mind right away? Well, red dragon, right? Ancient red. And the thing is, again, you don't want to have your party run into that if they're not 7th or 8th level minimum, but that doesn't mean you can't run into the red dragon's servants. But red dragons are only going to have servants if they have specific functions. And so it changes the viewpoint of what these guys are doing in that dungeon. I'm big on always having reasons for things to be there. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where it goes with the whole dungeon ecology thing. I don't like, orc here, and then the next thing you know, you have a type 1 demon next to that, and then you have a set of goblins, and then you have a ancient red dragon next to that, and then you know what I mean? It's got, for me, I don't, and it might be just a pet peeve for me, but a dungeon has to make sense.
When 3rd edition was made, please send in your dungeons. We want you guys to write dungeons with us. And I was on that list, actually got a personal invite to write along with the good folks at Wizards. And I didn't do it because I wanted to continue writing first. I'm a 1st edition fan. But the first dungeon I saw that came out, I'm not going to say put it out, but it had trolls that were smart and were making elves into pudding and things. And I was like, what? There's no rhyme or reason to why this stuff's in here. It's just weird. And then in the next one that came out, I found goblins living next to giant or huge spiders. No self-respecting goblin would ever just stay there. He'd find a new cave.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to put my life into your hands every time I have to go to work in the morning, So I'm not going to live next to the giant spiders. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and you also got to think too, like, the group of orcs or the group of goblins, they're not stupid.
Right.
They're not stupid in the sense of, maybe there is a ghoul that lives down, further down the cavern, and the goblins want to set camp at the mouth of the cave, right? And maybe they offer some type of payment to be there. Be on some type of good terms with them, where if you don't eat me, we'll feed you rabbits. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Whereas ghouls are not super intelligent, you could certainly train them Pavlovian style to not eat the guys camped out front because there's food that's always provided in the cave whenever they show up.
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah. I mean, there's intelligent beings, and then there's just street smart.
Right.
Intelligent, I mean, it almost could be a totally separate stat. I mean, that might be wisdom. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, there's rocket science intelligence, and there's cleverness is what I used to call it. Goblins are always very clever.
Yeah. Clever is a great word. Yeah, cleverness. Yeah, and it's also the whole survival thing. Like if you're it's just ingrained in your DNA instinct to we better leave because we can't we're going to get eaten if we don't set up our camp a mile away instead of here. So yeah, that's why I think back to our real conversation here, that's why dungeon ecology means a lot to me. Sure, in your dungeons you're going to have let's say you have a group. We lost you.
I did that for me about 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, you blinked out. I just it's interesting because dungeons will have a couple things in them, right? They'll
Right.
usually have a controlling faction, somebody, whatever. Then you'll have like cleanup monsters. You'll have things in there that are just, depending if it's a manufactured dungeon or if it's a cave complex, you'll have fungi in there. Like you're saying, you have all that neat stuff. What do you like to put into your?
I'm an economist by training. So the first thing I look at is why this cave?
Yeah.
What is it about this cave that attracts things? Maybe it's just a water source. Maybe it's a water and a mushroom source. Maybe it's a water source and there's some silver in the back or something. But there's always a set of circumstances that attract monsters to that cave. Maybe it's the only cave on the edge of a desert that has water in it.
Yeah.
That's going to be a real popular cave.
Yeah.
And of course, then
or maybe it has a mineral that is easily mined.
Well, like salt if you're in a desert.
Exactly.
Maybe
it has a copper vein in it.
Well, and now taking a step further. Well, salt, of course, because otherwise you die with a desert, no salt. But if you take it a step farther, if things are constantly drawn to this cave because it's the only cave on the edge of the desert, it's also going to draw the desert predators because they know there's always something going to be at the cave.
Oh yeah. It's just like that watering hole in the middle of the African desert or the Sahara, the savannah. It's going to attract zebras. It's going to attract gazelles. And who's going to be hanging out around it? The lions.
Lions, you betcha. When you start by identifying the resources that the cave represents to, let's call them native populations, because they can be any one of those groups that I mentioned out front, right? When you start with the resources, the rest of it tends to fall into place. It's really nice. So start at the center and move outwards rather than the other way around. Don't say, okay, I want to have goblins at the other edge of the desert. Why would they be there? Start by saying, I have a cave at the edge of the desert that has water in it. What would be attracted to it and what would force other things out of it? Which is why, all the goblin caravans that hit the desert always have a big water truck with them. One of the wagons has nothing but a big barrel of water on it because they aren't going to stop at the cave. For whatever that reason might be.
Another thing too, I think, and this is probably great advice for, people creating meaningful dungeons that feel, because your goal is as somebody that's creating it for your group, whether it's a one shot or whether it's for a campaign, is you want to make it feel alive. You want to make it feel real. So I always try to think like, okay, I have this group of X, Y, and Z in here, and maybe this kind of collection of things from the monster manual that are in it. Well, I think of it as a DM. They live there,
right?
So they're going to have places they use the restroom. They're going to have places that they store their food, places that they cook their food, places they sleep, places prepared against intrusion.
What kind of clothing do they wear? Do they wear hides or do they wear cloth? If they wear hides, they're going to have a place to strip the animals and tan the hides. And why?
A place where they're preparing their food that they capture out in the plains and they bring it back or whatever. You're thinking of, we're talking about maybe goblins. You know what I mean? They have survival instincts. They are hunters. They are gatherers of some sort. They are they live. They have families. They have they're not just there waiting for the party to come and kill them. Right. You know what I mean? They're there.
Right.
They're living there. So that's why I think when we talk about dungeon ecology, try to think of that way. You know what I mean? Like it's not just you walk up to the door, listen at the door, you hear them, you kick the door, you kill the monster, you take the treasure, and if you're playing gold for XP, now you have XP. Okay, we get it. But there's a lot more to that. There's more to that in the fact that A, they're going to be prepared. B, they're going to have living quarters and places they do certain things, and maybe they'll have some type of relationship with somebody else in there. You know what I mean? Like where they could ring a bell and you scratch my back, I scratch your back. You know, if we get attacked, we'll help. If you get attacked, if we get attacked, you help us. You know, those kind of things. Those alliances that we talk about. So there's a lot of really interesting things you can do with
we both
that
agree.
kind of stuff.
We both agree, for instance, that goblins are clever, right? So
yeah, they're not the smartest tools in the shed, but they're clever. They know know how to survive.
They may not know how to build the machine that brings water into the cave.
Yeah, they're not.
But they can trick the guys up the road into bringing it for them. Why do they like gold? Well, they don't most likely like gold just because it's shiny and yellow. They like gold because they can swap it with the hobgoblins that are 2 days, travel to the north for this, and this. And by the way, the hobgoblin armor is a lot better than the stuff we can make here. The plate mail that they make where it's just sewn to the leather plate sewn to the leather. I mean, it's great stuff.
Yeah, it's funny you even say that because I had a comment on one of my videos, and Jameson, I see your comment. We'll get to the comments here. I'll make sure you guys get acknowledged. Somebody put a comment on one of my videos like, "Well, I never understood why monsters like treasure." Well, that goes to what we're talking about right here. Maybe goblins want something that's in a town, or maybe they use it as a currency within themselves, or maybe they use it as a currency with the hobgoblins or with the half orcs that can go into the village and buy a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? Or just that's a weird.
You can follow the alignment chain up both sides. So you can follow it up the lawful evil side, the chaotic evil side, the lawful good side, the chaotic good side, and it will lead to different groups that do commerce. But gold is commerce. Everything uses gold. Well, why? Because eventually it winds up getting donated to gods at the far end of the scale, right? Yeah. And what do the gods need it for? Well, they use it to fund their activities on prime material. I need a new temple. Here's some money. I need some followers. Here's some money. Go buy yourself an army. Here's some money. Whatever the case might be.
Yeah. So I was I didn't really get back and forth with the person that said that, but I said why would they not? That was my answer. Why would they not want gold? Why would they not use that as a currency? I mean, it's used. Okay. It's used between humans, it's used between elves, it's used between dwarves, it's used between halflings, and cross that. Why would it not be? Yeah,
there are different commerce chains, and there is some overlap on commerce chains. So chaotic goods will trade stuff with lawful goods, but chaotic goods will also trade stuff with chaotic evils if the price is right, so to speak.
Yeah.
And why would a demon care about gold? Well, because he'll use the gold to bribe these guys so that he brings in more blood and souls, or whatever it is that he values.
Yeah,
but
not everybody trades in baubles.
Right. Correct. And sometimes it's just influence.
Yeah.
If we can borrow from the headlines of today, sometimes money is just influence. I ain't going to go into the politics. Don't worry. But both sides will tell you money.
Give you the disclaimer. Remember, Chris, no politics.
Yeah. Well,
no
and again, all sides would agree money is influence.
Money is influence. And so why is it not like that in D&D?
It is in my D&D.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason. That's the whole reasons monsters have treasure in. A dragon's a different case. Dragons, they love to hoard stuff. They don't want to give that out. They don't want to buy in. Well, let me back up a little bit. What's wrong with a high level ancient red dragon that knows how to change self and wants to go into a village and use that currency to?
The original tales of why dragons would hoard gold.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Why they could use it. They could take that sack and go and sit down and scout out, listen for when the next caravan is going out, and know when you know what I mean.
And one of the old Norse legends is that dragons like gold because it's a soft metal, and so they use it for nesting material to lay clutches of eggs.
Yeah. There's another there was another explanation why dragons liked gold, and it was a movie back in the early 80s called The Flight of Dragons. Have you guys ever seen that? And
I
John
think so,
Ritter
yeah.
was and it was a very the movie was about the coming of technology and the dwindling of magic because of technology. And so there was definitely the Wizard of the North, South, East, West, and there was this thing they had to do, but John Ritter was the star voice of the show. It was an animated. I don't know if any of you guys remember this in the chat. But the explanation had to do with oh my God. Hopefully somebody watched in the chat. The explanation had to do with the metal and dragons laying on the metal. So, anyways, I can't remember now what it was, but that was a great movie. I have to watch it again.
Agile, Dreg, and Valimir are having a three-way brawl here. So yeah.
Oh, I love it! I love it! I love it! Dragons are the evil kings. Why did Faffer hoard gold?
Go ahead, give me the punchline.
Okay, let me go back because there was a question here too, talking about Yemison said, speaking of magazines, did Chris ever find the short story you mentioned the other day?
I did not.
Okay, well, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. So that's we don't want to go down that rabbit hole again on the show.
To be honest with you, I have like 11 short stories I submitted to different magazines in that era, and I'm not even sure which one it was.
Yeah, I've looked. I couldn't find it, to be honest with you. So we'll figure it out. Here we go. Drake says, will there be any Hamlet action at EggCon? Everyone knows you can't make a Hamlet without breaking a few eggs. Oh my God.
They have explored that pun with their tournament modules. Believe it or not.
That's very funny.
Not the one I wrote, but the one that preceded it. Yes.
Yeah. Adino. Yeah. I just recorded the second video and I'm actually blown away by the response from I'm doing a Hamlet. Okay. Village of Hamlet T1 is my favorite module of all time. I think it's the ultimate first. Argue me if all you want. It's the best, sandbox module out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Agreed.
Written in 79. Okay. By Gary Gygax. So I love that. So I'm doing a 4-arc series on it where I started just talking about the village and kind of the why and how and the landmarks and the history and Greyhawk, the backstory of Hamlet. And then this one I recorded today is all about the NPCs. And I dive into the web of NPCs. The main theme of the video is everybody reports to somebody. Okay, so that'll be coming out Saturday, and I hope I get the same reaction from you guys. It's been blowing me away. The view count is through the roof. The comments are just amazing. So, anyways, that's coming out. And so thank you guys. Those of you guys that have seen it, really appreciate you guys getting on there, commenting, liking, telling me how crazy I am, all that. So anyways, keep going. Drake, I'm gonna catch up to the comments real quick, Chris. Yeah. Drake says gold is great for gold economy then and now. Okay, I like it. Why do crows collect shiny things? Because their middle name is Bobbles, right? Shiny, yeah.
Actually, so do raccoons, but yeah.
Yeah, they like little crazy things. Crows are corvids and highly intelligent, and most intelligent of all birds. They actually are. I've seen a lot of documentaries on crows, which is
crows are really bright,
fascinating to me, and they also mate for life too, which is.
Well, I told you the story about the crow that recognized me 7 years later.
Oh yeah, there was a documentary that I saw where they actually did some experiments, and crows have memories like you would not believe. They have a very highly intelligent. Pigeons and doves integrated into human society while corvids skate to the edge of it. Yeah, it's funny. I used to raise pigeons when I was young. We used to race them. We were part of a big pigeon racing organization in SoCal. Yeah, pigeons are pretty crazy. DM and Friends, Angela, you are better looking than your AI persona on thumbnails, but your AI thumbnails are still better looking than Chris. What do you mean AI? I don't my AI persona.
A big barrel chest,
My AI persona on no, those are pictures of me, Agile. Just kidding, Chris. He says, I don't think
that's all right. I'm
don't
only
think it's
wounded to
kidding.
the core. It's all right.
Dragons are analogous to
And analogous,
analogous. Okay, analogous.
as in an analogy.
Yeah, I know what it means. I just don't know how
Okay.
to pronounce
All
it.
right. You just didn't know.
I'm the worst, dude. I when I see words, my brain freezes. It's kind of weird. I've noticed that because a lot of the words that I fail to pronounce, I know what they are, know what they mean, and I just like I start looking at how to phonet, like
Are you ready to
sound
detect?
out the vowels, and yeah, it's
I
really
was,
weird.
I was the
Very
captain
weird.
of
My
Tate
brain is
in high
freaking
school.
out.
So elocution was bred into me. I mean,
Elocution.
the ability
You mean like the
plainly.
whole like
Yeah.
electrons and
No,
yeah.
that's to speak plainly and to put the correct emphasis on the correct syllable.
Okay. Yeah. Why did Fafford hoard gold? Fifnir.
I don't know who is Fafnir.
I don't know who Fifnir is. What's up?
It's I'm sure a Norse mythology thing, but
Can you hand me that glass? Yeah, come over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Blair Blur is here.
No.
Yes.
dance for us. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come on,
She's
I
holding
got
a glass of wine. You can't drink in this house.
Uh-oh.
This is grape juice.
Okay, here.
That was sitting around for a while with like yeast in
Right.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so say hi to everybody. Yeah. Everybody.
Pretty foxy.
I've been working all day. I'm going to bed so I can get up to go to
All
bed
right.
at 6.
All right. See you later.
I'm going to take a shower.
Okay. Have a good time.
They'll make you give it back.
Okay.
Why do you like making me go on there ugly? I hate you.
Okay.
Worse.
By the way, she was the one. Blair was one that cooked the burritos earlier, and they were really good.
So she's cooking for you now, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's got to be some kind of payment for.
I mean, I had to cook dinner tonight, so
maybe a nice. Yeah. We both kind of cook. It's
But then I don't look.
Oh, by the way, I have decking on my
enunciate. Yes, I will.
I have deck. My deck is up.
And where are the pictures?
It's 99.9% completed.
Pictures?
I know I don't have. Shoot, let me see.
You piece of festering. No.
Yeah, I need to. Gosh, darn it.
So did you see Valmir's notice? How would you pronounce that word?
Okay, hang on a second. Oh man, I'm way behind in the chats, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. What the hell? The gift goblins hit again.
They did, yes.
I think James Earl Jones. Hey, thank you so much, Agile. I was not even paying attention. I'm so sorry, dude. Thank you so much. And then Jimison also did the same thing. Oh my goodness. And so it begins, he says. Thank you so much, dude. Gifted another 5 memberships. Appreciate it, Jimison. By the way, I do have Jimison. I have your module packed up and ready to go, and it's should be sent tomorrow. I think that was S1 that you won, right? S1 is Tomb of Horrors?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, you guys. Jimison says I call. Oh my God, you guys are nuts.
Yeah,
Agile Monk, you are better looking than your AI persona on your thumbnails, but your AI thumbnails are still better looking than Chris. Love you, Chris. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Agile, for that super chat. Appreciate it. You guys, thank you guys for this. The support you guys show this channel is it touches me. Thank you so much.
He had less hair a month ago, and then you guys started supporting him. Look, his hair's coming back in.
Yeah. Yes, it's coming back. Look at that. Look at the hair's coming back. Nice, my brother. Good to see you, Agile. Thumbnails are ridiculous, she says. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so this was Enunciate, Chris.
Very good.
Yeah,
well
that's
done.
Enunciate. Oh, Our Lady Lordship Blair, Agile says. We got to remember to call her Our Lady Lordship Blair.
Well, and according to Blair, your passion is having her come on there at my worst. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I swear the passion is having me. What did she say? Come out of. I swear his passion is having me come on there at my worst. Yes, it is, Blair. It totally is. And
Got a
Greg,
portfolio
y'all
of
are great.
pictures.
Great to be here. That's why he
I
didn't
see. Yeah.
get sour cream. Oh my God, that's one thing that was missing on it was sour cream.
Now you realize why though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah,
Tonight
so
we-
to celebrate my deck being completed, I'm going to barbecue this weekend.
I should be over
I
about
have
5.
some ribeyes that I'm going to be barbecuing.
Okay, 4. I'll be over at 4.
Huh?
I'll be over at 4.
Okay,
I was gonna get
yeah. Well,
5, and then you
that's
said
about what I
ribeye.
do too. Each side at about 3 to 4 minutes.
Just
Medium rare.
hard freeze it first though.
What's
Throw it
that?
out there 3 or 4 minutes if it's hard frozen.
No,
Yes.
I don't have. Well, my grill is not super hot, so
That's okay.
yeah. I
If
go
the center
medium
is
rare.
still ice cold, that's perfect.
I go medium rare. I'm about 130 to one. I'm about 130 degrees.
I like it when I stab the steak and it kicks me with a big hoof. You know. Yes.
Oh my God, the gift goblins, dude! You guys are the best. Jimison says, "Nice race, Agile. I call and it helps Angela afford the Rogaine." Jesus Christ! You dirty dog.
And Valamir, ranch dressing is a bad but available substitute for the sour cream.
Valamar Cleaver. By the way, man, I can't wait to meet you, dude, when I come to LA. Valamar, it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be September for the con or maybe earlier. So I'm not sure. Wouldn't have wanted sour cream. It wouldn't have wanted sour cream. I love sour cream.
So
Blair's laughing. Dreg says, "Yeah, too many farts." Valamar Cleaver, I agree. Oh God!
But without sour cream, how do you maintain a 670 cholesterol level?
I don't. 670 cholesterol. What?
Yeah, I had bad cholesterol of like 670 at one point in my life.
You know, it's really weird. It's really weird because I eat like an animal. I eat everything. Like I'll go on kicks where I eat corn dogs all week. You know what I mean? But when I get a full pound when I go to my doctor, right? And my doctor's this military doctor from, I think he's a reserve now. Really cool dude. And I get the full panel and everything. I even got my testosterone checked this year.
You still got some, which is good. All right.
Oh no, I got too much. He says I have the numbers of a 20-year-old.
Well, they're gonna make you give them back.
No, I think I'm gonna have you bet, Valmar. Yeah, I hear you on that. It's crazy. Yeah, numbers are nuts.
Well, they actually didn't like my cholesterol. They gave me pills for it. So that was a long time ago. It's actually been like in the 150s for, I don't know, 3 years.
Oh, your cholesterol?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, my A1C, I like my numbers are. I should show them sometime.
My A1C is not great. It's running up around 6.8. But I keep losing weight, so they aren't saying shit, stuff. That.
Mark says that they have a pill for that.
They do. Although it's weird because you won't believe what pill they put me on that actually brought my cholesterol down like a rock.
As a 20-year-old dog? No, they're amazing.
No, they put me on just a fiber pill called fenofibrate, and it just dropped like 500 points in 3 months. Boom, done.
Yeah. No, I think what kind of attributes to I mean, I used to be an ultra runner, so I used to do a lot of distance running, and I don't know if that helps it, but yeah, I eat a lot of meat too, so that's one thing. Well, and milk doesn't do that to me. What happens to you guys?
Who wants to see tomorrow without red meat? Come on.
Yeah,
it's not me.
Yeah, I'll put on Discord what. So I'll put on Discord what I'm. So I think ribeye steaks. And I got them from. Yeah. Anyways, good stuff. They're really good quality, and probably some asparagus, maybe some corn. I'm gonna do lobster with it too, and yeah.
And you know what'll freak you out? Pan fry some broccoli in olive oil. Pan fried broccoli is awesome. It tastes a lot like asparagus.
Like a broccolini or something, or
well, no, you just brown it. Just brown it in the pan on the edges, and once it starts to caramelize, broccoli is good stuff. It's not as good for you as when it's green, but it's still okay for you, and it's good stuff. Yeah, my wife insists on broccoli, so that doesn't mean I can't find some high cholesterol way to cook it. I mean,
yeah.
Can I deep fry this, honey? Like that.
Yeah.
Can I flash fry this in the buffalo fryer? That sort of thing.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
But I do have a deep fryer that will fit an entire chicken. So.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you got to have a little reason to live. I mean,
Suddenly things are clicking for members. What's that mean? It's not the fame, but it's not the money. Actually, everything but the fame. Love that. Him. Bill Gates can keep his bugs. So not so much. Okay. I never needed high blood pressure medicine until I started working for City Hall. That's Mark. I'm a one up your fried pan broccoli. Chris, stay tuned. Oh, okay.
Well, you put onions in it too, but yeah.
I will say Blair's a really good cook. She's really good.
Unless she leaves out the sour cream.
When she cooks, how's that?
Yeah, well, ooh.
I hope she heard. Makes sense, Mark.
She seems pretty fast on her feet, dude. You might want to be.
I know. Well, she's away on the other side of the house.
Oh well, yeah. It's not that big a house.
In the shower.
It's a good sized house, but it's not that big. It's
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let me see.
I've never had high blood pressure ever. I usually run 107 over 62.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
107 over 62. That's a little on the low side.
Yeah. And I'm comfortable with it, so why not?
Yeah, my blood pressure is so I think my resting is in the 50s. Well, I can tell you right now.
He's got the watch.
Yeah, my resting's in the 50s, and my I'm about 118 over 80.
You really can control your blood pressure with your brain too, believe it or not.
Oh, dude, I totally can.
I do it to my doctor all the time. She'll take my regular blood pressure and I'll be like, watch this, pump it up again. And I'll drop it like 20 points.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. I do that to the nurse all the time too. I'll go up there and I'm like, oh, that's out of the range. No, hey, can you take it one more time? She does. It's right. Well, like literally, I feel like it's a mental thing sometimes.
Your pulse is only running about 62 right now, Chris. Hang on. What are you doing? What are you? You dropped it to like 45. What are you doing?
I'm clenching.
Well, I'm just trying to freak you out and make you understand why you're making the big money. You got a lot to worry about. Well, oh my God. They're certain I got to have something wrong with me because I've been smoking for all these years.
Yeah.
And no, I really don't. I don't have full lung capacity that I had when I was 25, but yeah, 20. When I was in high school, I was on the track team, Mr. Distance Runner. But I longest I would run is a mile, and
So you were a short, fast.
5:55. I wasn't a particularly great miler, but
Yeah.
But no, I can't do that anymore.
But I will be the first to admit that I've really slacked off on getting out on the trails, and I'm hoping to get out there this weekend. I hibernate during the winter. I used to do the treadmill during the winter, and
that's why having an old car habit is better because you can work on them in the garage in the winter.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hope to. It's going to be good weather this weekend, so I'll probably go out and do something. But yeah, I got to get back out there as I'm slacking. But anyways, well, We've been going for about an hour. Well, you haven't because you got here late. We
Angelo, I don't know how to break this to you, but I'm late.
Oh, I was going to ask you. So last night, so last night was the
Premiere,
the reboot of after all the character death we had. Even though your character is technically not dead, just unrecoverable.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that a right word? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Unrecoverable. Yeah.
Yes.
You're
not making words up yet. You have to be published first.
I like making up words though.
But you have to be published before that's legal.
Oh.
Once you're published, you can make words up all day long.
So yeah, last night was the kind of reboot with all the first level characters, tying it into the campaign with the remaining alive, remaining characters that are still alive as NPCs.
Right.
These guys started out. Chris is playing a halfling thief. We have a couple other people playing. Well, 6 other people playing other first level characters. You're on your first mission.
And we have a half a cleric and no mage.
You were the first character to take damage by jumping out a window, missing the rope, and falling 15 feet and taking 4 points of damage. How do you feel? Hang on. How do you feel?
Bruised. I'm going to Disney. Oh no.
How do you feel?
Well, I love the fact that everybody else is just like, well, I'm gonna stay behind the door.
Yeah.
And
I don't think you guys. It took you guys a minute to, and I don't even think you guys still realize that door there's something behind it.
Well, sure there is.
Jamming it. Yeah.
Sure there is. And no, I wouldn't have had time to see what it was. So don't worry on that.
I don't think you did.
No. I would have been like, oh crap, and gone. And I wasn't gone quite fast enough, but I was gone fast enough that I didn't die. So that's all good. All good.
Yeah.
And I love the way our cleric jumped in right away to say, "Hey, do you need healing?" No, he didn't. That's he's a terrible.
Yeah. This is gonna be. Everybody's a little gun shy, I think, right now. To really.
Well, you did kind of murder a whole bunch of the party, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I started the game off with everybody better make sure they have a backup character.
I don't yet. I don't yet, and I probably won't until after egg.
That's always not now. That's always a horrible thing for the DM to start with. I think does everybody have a backup character?
He's the twin.
You don't hear that in 5e at all. I'll tell you that.
I figure I'll just have a twin character.
Yeah, the doors should not be that difficult, he says.
Yeah,
a reinforced, fortified. I guess fortified wouldn't be a word to use describing a door, right?
You could. It's not.
Reinforced, I guess, is a better word.
Buttressed.
Yeah. Door. You guys. Yeah. With even a crowbar, which good for you to having a crowbar. And a grappling
thief should have a crowbar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's standard thief equipment, and a grappling hook. That's standard thieves equipment.
Yeah. You have a crowbar, I think. I'm trying to remember what else I saw that was interesting on your character sheet.
And a jar of grease.
Jar of grease. You also had some other things too that were.
But you want me to pop it? You want me to pop them quick?
Yeah. Let's see what's on your because you have a first level halfling thief, and you spent some money to buy some equipment that it's very very player skill based equipment.
It's esoteric. Let's see. I have a comb, a silver mirror, bar of soap. Let's see.
What the hell, Claire? Claire just put her Cash App in there. What is going on with you?
What now? What she doing? Why am I? My goodness.
Disneyland. But my phone doesn't recognize me without my glasses. Where are your glasses at, Blair? What?
In the cabinet.
Anna Meyer, how are you? Good to see you on the chat. Sorry for being late, you say. Well, you never have to say sorry, but thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Oh, and see, that's very eloquent.
And yes, Anna Meyer, the one and only. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Chris said the precedent, Anna, no worries. You can tell me I can keep a secret. Don't want to give them what answer, but OFC. I know. What's OFC mean? Off the cuff.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Yeah.
Yimison says, "Evening, Anna. Welcome." I don't know why Blair is giving her Cash App out there. That's really weird.
So that she can get paid.
45 doors. No, she's going to get flooded with 1 cent contributions. Everybody, if you can, and you have Cash App, send her a penny. Do it. So she gets pinged.
Yeah,
dude stole my silver mirror. Yeah, you lost a silver mirror last night, Mark.
I have a spare. I didn't want to mention it during play, but yeah, I have a spare.
Yeah. Oh, you do have a spare. Okay. Yeah. So let's read your
equipment list here.
Let's read your equipment list. But I do, since Anna's on here, I do want to say a lot of us are Anna fans, so I want to bring up her Patreon site. Go on there. I know you just made a couple of contributions to your Patreon site recently. So everybody go on there and check out some of the write-ups she has. By the way, I'm going to be for one of my I'm going to be grabbing the Hamlet but heraldry piece on there, and I'll credit you for that. I love we all love your heraldry. So good to see you on here. I mean, I would sell the boys the answer. Oh, that's what it is. Of course. Don't you dare. Okay. We all knew what you meant. Jimison said they will freeze it. Do it, everybody. Do it. Freeze her account. Now we would risk the wrath of her lady lordship. That's right. My generation maps being presented. Yes. That's what I think I remember you talking about recently. I think it was probably last week, Anna. I am too quick for Angelo. Okay. Yeah. So read your equipment list. I was.
Here. There's a share for you.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna bring it up. Okay.
I did.
The screen. Oh, look at this.
So you're looking at weird stuff like the small bottle of fine scent,
yeah. That's one thing I saw in there. Yep.
Well, I'm a little bit, what do I want to say, avaricious, slightly proud of my appeal to the lady hobbits of the world. I'm sorry, halflings, because of course there was no Tolkien influence according to Gary. And my towel, because you always have to know where your towel is. And I'm sure you went, why does he have 2 handkerchiefs? Right?
Yeah.
Well,
hey, why not have 2 why not have one more than one? Yeah.
Well, no, I have 2 handkerchiefs because.
Wait a minute. A jar of grease and a small bottle of fine scent?
Yes.
Interesting.
The bottle of fine scent is so I don't smell bad if we go in somewhere.
Oh, got it. Okay. And the grease is for?
All sorts of things. Making traps, making doors a little quieter, all sorts of things.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A million and one uses. You're wondering, I'm sure, as well about nobody will be able to read it. 6 sets of 2 walnut shells with hair, it says.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you let me page that up for folks. Hang on one second. If you look up here at my deity, right, it's Brandabaris. Brandabaris likes it when you make a really big theft, something that's important that everybody thought couldn't be stolen, that you leave a calling card.
Oh, yes.
And since my name is Harry Jules, guess what my calling card is? It's 2 walnuts. 2 walnuts that have some.
You're so stupid. You're absolutely.
It's a pair of Harry Jules, baby.
Okay.
There you
go. Harry Jules, the halfling. Yeah, true neutral, by the way. Yeah, good choice.
Well, it's my God. So yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I mean, I got a whole series that I'm doing. That's
I'm gonna turn him off.
Response is awesome. The Weird Gear Chronicles series, where I started out with, why. I hope you guys have all seen these videos, but if not, I'll say it started out with why do old school players carry such weird equipment. And I just talked about a couple things, and the reception was out of this world. And so I decided to go down the path of a series of for this. And I'll read you guys some of the ones I got coming up because I printed out what I have. So and maybe I'll ask you guys on the live stream what some other things I should add. But I've done things like the 10-foot pole, iron spikes, chalk, mirror, oil flask, marbles, grappling hook, holy water. These are things that we just always bring with us. I think feathers is an oddity. I've seen people bring feathers for certain things. Obviously, the crowbar, the pry bar, crowbar, flour, and then I got into the herbs that are in the player's handbook: the wolf's bane, belladonna, garlic. Yep. I think garlic is coming out in a week. Belladonna came out today. And then guess what the next one is after garlic? Because those 3 herbs are purchasable in the player's handbook.
Right.
Garlic is 5 copper pieces. Belladonna is actually pretty expensive. I think it's 10 silver, which is it's quite a bit. But the one after that I'm diving into is caltrops.
Yeah, sure.
And a lot of things that I didn't really realize till I started doing research. Caltrops were actually added as a weapon in Unearthed Arcana.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So there's but there's 3 places in the DMG it was mentioned. One of them is a magic item that it's a robe of useful items. You pull it out. There's caltrops in it. There's a couple other places that I won't mention now, but it was actually they were mentioned by Gary in the DMG, but then mechanicated. Is that a word?
No, it's
mechanized. But he added mechanics to them in
mechanized.
Mechanized. Well, mechanized is more mechanized.
Yeah, means you add mechanics.
That sounds like there's screws and like
batteries. Like you put a motor on it. I know, but
there's a motor to it. Yeah. But anyways, so after that, I want to talk about things like. I want to dive into what iron rations are. I don't know if that's even still a thing in 5e, but iron rations, that there was a lot of Dragon magazine articles talking about rations. And then you got things like the signal whistle, shovels, fishing nets, candles, needle and thread, wooden stakes, tinderbox, block and tackle, rope, obviously, right? Wooden door stops, mallets, scroll cases, bandages,
bullhorns.
Bullhorn. That's
and
another one.
What is a medieval bullhorn? It's just a cone.
This is a cone, yeah.
But
let me write that down.
It lets you throw your voice.
That's a good one. It lets you
throw your voice. The other one that I'm gonna surprise you with is if we pass a chicken farm, I'm gonna go collect some chicken dung. And here's why.
Chicken dung.
Yes, here's why. You fill a handkerchief with chicken dung, and then you slather it with grease. You light it on fire, and you throw it somewhere, and it's like the world's first stink bomb. It fills it with this horrible, horrible, thick, stinky.
Well, that's funny because chicken crap does smell pretty bad.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, we used to use that as fertilizer. Pigeon and chicken poop.
You got to be a little careful. Because you can actually burn your plants out.
Because it's so high in
nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Yeah. I mean, your leafy greens will be will love, but
they don't just turn brown. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my master schedule for the weird. Yeah, I've been having a good time with it. But yeah, I like that. I saw that when I saw your character sheet. I was like, oh, good. You're picking some.
If they'd had dung available on the equipment list, I would have bought it ahead of time and would have smoked them out with a smoke bomb. But they didn't have it, so I couldn't, just say, "Oh, I found some."
I don't know. Yeah, I wonder in Safeton because Safeton's kind of on the outskirts, maybe you'd be able to get. Well, you'd find chicken crap somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
But me, I'm also like, is it on the the.
Well, I'll have it on the character sheet.
List.
Yeah, I'll have it on the character sheet. But no, you can't use pig dung because even with grease, it won't burn. It's just too sloppy and nasty. It just won't burn.
My main G-Dock named Master AD&D is over 500 megabytes as this week. Can't open it on Android anymore. My favorite document, Grr. Oh, Drag, I'm so sorry about that. Let me know if there's something you need. A digital or old D&D character sheet. A digital version of the old. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a digital version of the old character sheet. I had a friend that actually scanned it in and then put used a PDF editor and actually created the fields for it, and it prints out really well too.
It does.
Yeah, it's actually really good. And I know there's somebody online that has something similar, and where you can even change the colors. Yeah, it's on Dragon's Foot, I think. Yeah, I don't remember who the actual. I have a copy of it somewhere, but yeah, we kind of revamped it a little bit for us on our.
What kind of doc is the doc that's on the Google Drive?
Yeah, what kind is it, Greg?
Because I can maybe tell you how to cut it down.
Yeah,
if you could just download it and then
I've been trying to compress PDFs to under some big ones under 30, and there's actually a tool online that you can.
Well, do you have a full version of Acrobat?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just deleted my.
Send me the PDF. I'll compress it for you. I do have a full version of Acrobat.
Yeah, it's funny. I just on my computer I'm on right now, I just deleted my CS6 on here. Because I can't open it anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the updates will make it non-functional.
Yeah, I'm using Affinity now.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Do you know You know Affinity? Have you ever heard of that?
Not yet, but yes, I have it already. I just haven't used it yet. There's too much going on to learn a new system at this point in time. So yeah.
Yeah, it was Matt Irishman. Yeah, I couldn't think of who it was. Yeah, Matt. I think it's. I think you guys can find it over on. Dragon's Foot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Messing around in Affinity, it's going to take me about 2 weeks to come up to speed on Affinity. And I just don't have the 2 weeks right now.
So the video I did today, right? Because those you guys, my long form videos, I don't edit them. I just record and don't edit, right? Well, today, for my Hamlet #2 video on NPCs that I will come out on Saturday, I actually edited it.
Whoa.
And I'm not good at it. And I actually choked my computer out. It ran out of space and all kinds of crazy stuff. And
how much RAM have you got?
No. It ran out of space on the hard drive.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
How big's your hard drive?
I don't know, 300 gigs.
300 gigs, and you ran out of space.
Yeah.
Nobody will be ever able to play that video when you're done, because if it's 300 gigs, there's just
no, the hard drive. Yeah. What? Frank Menser, how are you?
Where? Oh, there he is. Look at that.
Howdy doody, Frank. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna see you in a couple days now, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Good. It's gonna be good to see you. Last time we chatted was at Page. Chris too, right? That's the last time you've seen Frank, right?
Yeah.
So looking forward to
we chat, but we don't see each other much. Yeah.
Looking forward to talking to you at EggCon. Yeah, Val Clivery said you watched the Belladonna one. Yeah. It's definitely it's fun. The whole weird gear thing, and it really brings out the difference between character skill and player skill. I think that whole art of not looking at your sheet for a number to roll and just thinking with your
outside the box, just a little
outside the box. I mean, I love it when my players are tapping around.
You don't always love it. Sometimes
I love it. Yeah.
Sometimes you fume about it for days.
Yes, Frank. Yeah, we'll see you at ACON. Yes, riding my butt off at all hours. You come to ACON? Yes. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you there. And you say we'll catch up there. I talk to my mechanic there all the time, so no questions. It's gonna be good to see you, buddy. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you. DM Tales TTRPG, what's up?
That's pretty cool, Jimmy-san.
Yep. Jimison, let me see what you got. He says, I made a spreadsheet that auto-calculated all the attribute bonuses, weapon info, equipment height, weights, etc. Fully automatic. I tried to print one out the other day, and the font is too small to read now. Yeah. All right, Frank. See you, man. See you in a couple days. Game on, brother. We gotta get him on the show here.
Yeah.
I know he's a busy man. Well, it'll happen in due time.
You get me on the show.
Well, you're not busy. You don't do crap.
Right.
You don't do anything.
Trust me when I tell you, he doesn't know busy compared to me. I know. He thinks he knows.
Yeah.
I work with the man. I know.
You know what I should do? Man, I have a bunch of Frank stuff that I got from him when I was over at
put it in a big pile and make him sign it all
at some of the Franken parties.
Yeah.
Some things that I think a lot of people don't know about. Remember his fairy tales?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go grab it.
Uh-oh. People don't watch him grab it. This is a family show. Yeah, Jimmy-san, I'm working on one for my Lance RPG because some of the interrelationships mathematically can be complex. And so have the sheet do the math is a smart way to go. Unfortunately, you cannot regulate the size of the font in Excel, as far as I know, if you're doing it in Excel. Uh-oh.
Frank, if you're still watching, you remember giving me this?
Ooh, the starter kit.
Fairy Tale Games.
Ooh, and who signed it there? That looks like Frank signed it.
That's Frank's signature. I have to bring a copy of my Temple Elemental Evil 204. I'm gonna see if you'll give me a sign.
Fairy Tales. That's the one you're holding on to for me, right?
Yes, I can give you. I have 2 copies.
No.
I'll give you a copy. Do you have a copy of this?
I do not, but that's all right.
Would you like one?
I can probably just lose 10 or 20 or $30 by Frank and get one. It's okay.
Well, I have 2.
Okay, maybe 50. I don't know. That's,
I have 2. Oh. And he mentions in here, right? The village of Hamlet.
But not Hamlet.
Kingdom of Lakeland.
Ooh.
Bear and Barrow Adventure.
See, I don't have Lakeland. I have Lakeside.
Remind me, I will bring you a copy of this because I do have 2, and
actually, I would almost prefer a PDF so that I could read it without worrying about it.
Well, I'll bring it and I'll give it to you. You can get Frank to sign it for you.
Okay, all right.
Because I know you don't have anything signed by Frank Menser.
I have a few things actually.
Okay. Well, no, but I know that you don't have it. You have things that are mine.
Okay.
Copies of things that are mine. Jander, see you at ACON. Yes. By the way, you guys, if you're going to ACON, please, I want to meet everybody. So please come up, say hi. Or if I see you, I'm going to come up and say hi. And we're looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. I am going to do a live stream on Thursday night from there, and basically what I'm going to do is try to sit in an open area and just bring people on, kind of like what I do at other cons. And then the Saturday night one, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but definitely probably be the same format. But I will be doing the Saturday night hangout there too. So Chris, we'll figure out if we can jump on together.
Are you doing the Thursday night dinner?
What time is that?
7.
Then I need to kill this live stream.
You should, yeah.
Oh wait.
Or do it from the dinner.
No. The dinner is the live stream's at 9. No, that's Central Time, isn't it?
Yes. So
it's at 8.
8 o'clock your time. Yeah. Oh well, no, it's at 6 o'clock your time because it's 10 o'clock my time right now.
Yeah. So, is the dinner's Thursday night?
Yeah.
Is it 7?
I believe I will double check, but yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll just push it out to be after or before.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't matter.
Special guest dinner 7 till 9.
7 till 9. Okay, so I can do it at maybe I do it from there.
Yeah, that's what I think I suggested like 60 seconds ago.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Were you having a
that's why-
stroke or
That's why I ignored you totally, and
Little
I'm just like,
creeping
wow,
Alzheimer's,
maybe
maybe?
wouldn't that be a great idea if I did it from there?
it could be, yes.
Yeah.
And people would see you in a suit.
Oh, I'm not wearing a suit.
I'm going to get you in so much trouble now. Welcome to the Smartass Olympics.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I am doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Jimmy's right there with you, man.
Chris, yes, it is a pain. I want it bigger, but print on the page. I'd have to make one. BX, here I come. Okay.
Well, and Jimmy-san, one other thing. If you have a Roll20 account, you can program it all into Roll20 and then do a screen print for the
I
character.
love it.
Yeah. Or a multiple screen print, but yes.
Yeah.
Because I do love my I can't do it myself. I have a bunch of guys who write macros for me for Roll20. So
Really?
why would I lie about that? There's no money involved.
Hey, when are you gonna well, probably after con season's over, right? And after the you're gonna do your you're gonna do a Friday game again?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
But
and
then
this would be a great
may-
place to get people to
I
I
may
mean,
do
not
more
that you have a
than
lack
one.
of people, because I think our inner city game would have God, what do we have? Well, what did you have? Because you were running it.
Actually, I had two different groups. I had a group of 4 and a group of 7, if I remember correctly. So
yeah,
we had 19.
I would like for you to run some Lance
Well,
on Friday.
we had like 19 people in the most wanted contest that 1 year, 2 years ago. 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the most wanted.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool to if you run some Lance too.
Well, and the other side of that is, and I wanted to bounce this off you, I kind of need to test run some of the Castle Wolfman campaign. But dude, that's a 2-year long campaign, basically, if you meet once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's woo, yeah.
Do it.
Well, there are only so many hours in the day.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I can run 3 online campaigns. So if it's like, no, because, then people be comparing your campaign and my campaign, and then I'll start losing all these people because they don't like my campaign compared to yours, Chris, because yours will be so much better. And,
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's the best ever.
I don't want you working under that kind of pressure, my friend.
Yeah. Well, it's not pressure.
I'm sorry, kiss your what? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Blair must have come downstairs.
Yeah. Looking like a geisha.
A sexy queen of the
Geisha?
Nile.
What's a geisha? I don't even know what a geisha is, but that's what she looks like.
That would be never give away what you can sell, dancing girl from Japan.
Oh, I've never been to Japan. And I'm
well, you can have Steven.
Yeah, well, I'm actually talking to him. I'm thinking about going over there and visiting him.
I have a couple friends who spent quite a while in Japan, so they very expensive though.
Yeah, one of my best buddies was just over there a year and a half ago. He's was telling me because he goes back for I don't know, for film stuff, and he was telling me Tokyo is really cool. Some of the bars and
that's where
the robot bars and this and then that, and and he's a single guy, and so
he lived there for 10 years. What my one friend? Well, he was, believe it or not, he was the sole American newscaster on one of their networks.
Oh,
and so he was the I don't know, trophy guy for the network.
Nice.
Because he was American, but spoke Japanese.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I'll get him to come to one of these cons one of these times. You'll meet him. Ben Blady is the guy.
Ben Blady, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this guy I'm telling you about, who's one of my best friends too, and he's a big D&D player from back in the day too, and he'd be trying to get him to go to some cons too. He goes to some LA ones with me.
Well, Ben used to do
he's a good dude.
Ben used to do a lot of cons with me 30 years ago, but no, we need to get you to fully get get Grumsh, the temple thereof, out there, say, and then, well, number one, you can start making up words, right? Okay, and number two, you can start having the arrogance of a published author, which is
I don't care about
a
that.
lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking how I can do that. I'm gonna just call him the well, I'm just gonna call him Grumsh, and if Wizard of the Coast wants to come after me, they can.
Just spell it different.
No, I won't. I can't do it. I can't stomach it.
The thrilling, the most.
And if they say that you can't use that, I mean, like, this is my game. I'm gonna use it. I don't care what you say.
The thrill of my younger days as a freshly published author was when my buddy Ben Blady called me from Tokyo to say, "Oh my God, dude, they've got Inner City on the shelf at the game store here."
Oh, that's awesome. That's so funny.
And I was like, "Well, tell your friends."
Dude, that is a really, I think you should do some one-offs, dude, on Friday, and people from the community here can jump on and play Inner City. I think that'd be really fun.
I have no qualms about it. I have somebody.
Do you think you could do you think we could live stream it?
Maybe. What you how automated my Inner City Roll20 game is, for God's sakes. Bing, bing, bing. It goes like lightning because everything's automated.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of math. There's not a lot of this. There's not a lot of waiting around.
There's no math because it's all loaded.
It's very quick. It's very quick. I think that'd be an ideal game to do as and we could do it here with
You just haven't had a G minigun yet, and you can't wait to have one. I know.
Well, I like the rocket launcher. That was fun. Call him non-Morgoth. Grumsh. Call him non-Morgoth. What if I just say not Grumsh? All one word.
Or looks like. That's his first name.
Grumsh like. All one word. What do you mean? It's not Grumsh.
It's not Grumsh. It's Grumsh-esque.
The Grumpshness. No, yeah.
He's French. He's the French version.
He's the French version. What would be an Italian version of Grumsh?
Let me think. Pasta fazool. Yeah.
Pasta fazool.
Grumsh fazool. No.
What the hell happened? Everything went. Look at you guys. See my that's my mouse pad. You see that?
Ooh.
And yes, I do have my player's handbook and my DMG sitting next to me.
And a year from now, that Dragon magazine cover is going to be white.
You think so?
Oh, sure, because you'll take off the top, I don't know, 15 thousandths, and that's where all the ink is. So
yeah. All right, we're gonna call it quits here, guys. I got to get up early too. Blair's saying she's getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Wow, barreling.
It was 6 an hour ago. Maybe she's just time zone confused. I don't know.
Her time zone is all messed up. You guys, so next. Okay, so let me just tell everybody this. This Saturday, are you available? Because Heidi and Eric are going to come on. So is Greg. You, me. We're all going to talk with Heidi. They're going to talk about EggCon. Obviously, it's kind of a pre-EggCon show. I guess
I will try and get there for at least 45 minutes to an hour. I can't give you much more than that.
Yeah. We're gonna just talk about EggCon. They're probably good for about 45 minutes too. So
the Hawaii crew comes in on Tuesday.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So this is Saturday. Saturday we have
I got you.
We have Heidi on that, and then I am gonna do my noon show on Wednesday again. I'll try to do that, and then I jump on a plane right after that, and then I'll be in EggCon. So Thursday and Saturday next week we'll be live from EggCon. And
I do worry about you on occasion. So a couple words of advice: when you jump on the plane, jump on something inside the plane.
Oh yeah.
Right,
don't pull the thing that happened on the other side of the world. Yeah.
Otherwise, 550 miles an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It ruins your due, man. It just
All right. All right, you guys. Make sure if you're watching, hit that like button on this video on live stream if you don't mind. Also, check out the videos that are out right now. I'm having some pretty good fun with them. And also, I'll see you guys all Saturday. Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you guys for your gifting of your memberships. And do, if you choose to support the channel in a different way besides subscribing, wanting to become a member, it's much appreciated by us. So it helps keep the lights on, helps keep the doors open, or barred if you were playing in my game last night. Yeah. But yeah, we're having fun. I love you guys. Thank you, Chris, for being here. We'll do it again on Saturday with Eric and Heidi Gygax, Eric Garland, talking about
Gygax Garland is how they do that, by the way. Heidi and Eric Gygax Garland. It's hyphenated.
Yeah, I just I don't know.
It's very California. Weird. I mean, come on.
I'm weird. This is what I also want to say is look out when you go to AidCon, look out for these people right here. Number one,
there you go.
Chris Clark is a special guest at the AidCon, and so is this guy right here. Oh, look at that!
Look at that! Holy cow!
Look at those dice! Look at those dice!
Holy cow!
I love
it. What did you roll? Looks like a 17. Oh, okay.
All right, you guys, take care. We're gonna get out of here. And I'm going to try with another, just because Chris is here, I'm going to try with another, let's see this.
I'm working on a new song, by the way, but it's not for the show.
Not for the show?
No, it's for this season's set of Wisconsin workouts.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Work on it. All right, you guys, take care. We'll see you all. We'll see you all soon. Have a good one. We're going to get out of here. Appreciate all you guys, and we're getting out of here. Adios.
All right.
Bye-bye.